You give a tenth, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Matthew 23:23. I watched priests lobby for juicy parishes and instigate protests when postings didn't favor them. Some delayed answering the call of the poor and sick, but rushed eagerly to the homes of the rich and powerful. And I could not help but ask, are politicians sometimes better than our clergy? This, I realized, is the evil that men do without knowing it. It is not always deliberate wickedness, but blindness. Blindness to the dignity of the poor, blindness to the inconsistency between preaching and practice, blindness to the Christ who came not to be served, but to serve. Christ himself settled the matter. Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. Mark 10:43-45. A gospel not lived is a gospel not believed. Leadership without service is tyranny draped in sacred robes. This is why the example of Burkina Faso's young military leader resonates. He refused excess, took no inflated salary, and lived simply among his people. His message carries power because his life is his homily. Likewise, the early Christians were not first called Christians because of creeds or cathedrals, but because their behavior mirrored Christ himself. Acts 11:26. So the question echoes still, must we continue to serve those who are supposed to serve us? If leadership were truly equal to service, then priests would be shepherds, not lords. Bishops would be fathers, not princes. Politicians would be saints, not sinners. By their fruits you will know them. Matthew 7:16. The evil men do without knowing it is not only in their actions, it is in their blindness. Blindness tolerated becomes tradition, but Christ calls us higher. He calls us to open our eyes, to see the least among us, to honor the forgotten, and to remember that the true altar of God is not marble or vestments, but the dignity of his people. And perhaps then, the gospel we preach will finally burn bright enough to transform both pulpit and pew.